Well, hello there. I'm here to stand in front of you to say some pretty unpopular opinions today. On my drive home from work, I saw a couple of videos that were talking about the best movies of 2023, and I kept seeing a couple movies on the best movies list that were just rubbing me the wrong way. I'm just gonna talk about movies that genuinely surprised me last year, as well as movies that genuinely disappointed me last year. Sharing opinions that hopefully no one mobs me for. I'll start off with the disappointing movies.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I'm gonna have to say Oppenheimer wasn't that good. I know, I'm sorry. And I promise I'm an avid moviegoer. I love movies, I love film. The acting was phenomenal. I loved Iron Downey Jr., Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy gave an amazing performance. I loved every second he was on screen. Even Florence Pugh, we got to see a little bit of Florence Pugh. Who doesn't like Florence Pugh? There was many moments of the movie that I just wish there was more of. When you would get images of what he sees in his head, of the atoms colliding and all that plasma stuff that they were showing. That stuff was genuinely cool. When Oppenheimer realizes that he created the most devastating weapon on the planet, and for that instant he saw everybody incinerate into nothing but meat and bone, that stuff was cool too. I wanted to see more of the effects of what the nuke had. Instead, I just got a bunch of people talking for 3 hours. Fucking Christopher Nolan. Everybody knows Christopher Nolan, man. You have that record of movies blowing minds away, and then you just come into this film with those expectations from the previous movies. So you're like, oh dude, I'm about to fucking just have my mind. And no, we kind of just sat down and watched the documentary. Again, it was interesting, but there was many moments where I looked at my watch and I was just like, man, when is the next bomb gonna drop? Creed 3. I'm so disappointed to say that I didn't like it. At the end there, it started swinging hard, you know, that illusion fight that they were having at the end. That all was amazing. It's been a while, so forgive me if my memory is a little vague. There was this weird side plot with Adonis that was kind of just tossed in there, and they didn't really elaborate on that. It felt like a lot of that was cut out. Creed 1, fire. Creed 2, fire on fire. Creed 3 was kind of meh. It was meh. I'm not hating. I love Michael B. Jordan as an actor. The man could do anything, but it just felt like it was lacking a lot more of what the other movies had. There was a lot on the line on Creed 2. Same with Creed 1, there was so much on the line, the stakes were high. And in Creed 3, I just felt like it was a lot of emotional things. Like Creed 1, this dude's trying to make a name for himself. He's living in his father's shadow. He's coming into the boxing world and trying to make a name for himself. In Creed 2, he's literally going up against the son of the guy that killed his dad. They had this set up to have this awesome rivalry, but I feel like the rivalry just wasn't shown as good as it could have been. There was only like 2 fights. An awesome street fight would have changed my score incredibly. There was a scene where they were at a beach and I thought they were gonna go at it. I thought we were gonna have like a Rocky 5 street fight moment and oh shit, like oh this is it. This is where I start really loving the movie. But no, Adonis gets just punched in the face and then he just whimpers away and cries for like a good half an hour. And then I felt like the fight at the end was super short. It left me wanting more. I guess that's good if they make a 4th one, but damn, can I get the 3rd one first? But Meg 2. And the first Meg was awesome. I loved it. This one goes overboard. This man Jason grabs a piece of scrap metal and he's able to pierce this who knows how many ton shark, and he's able to cut it and kill it with his bare hands in his scrap metal. This man single-handedly takes down a shark in the most comedic way possible. It's given to you like this is the shit. And when it happened, I just couldn't believe it. He kills a shark in the first one too, but at least in the first one you could say, oh, okay, well he's using a piece of high-tech machinery to take this thing down. I'll give it to him. I was very much looking forward to this. I love Jason Statham, but man, this one was not good.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Exorcist 2 or Exorcist the Believer. Again, all of these movies I'm talking about, I went to go see in 4DX. I felt like I've seen these in the best way possible to view them in. And the beginning of the film swung strong. That scene where they're in Haiti and there's an earthquake, the fact that there was 2 of them now possessed was awesome. You know that scene in the first Exorcist, she's crab walking backwards and you're like, holy shit, that's actually kind of ungodly to see. There wasn't anything that scary in this one. They used the Exorcist name knowing that it was going to bring a lot of people who are fans of the first one in, and everyone probably walked out disappointed in it, because I for sure as shit haven't seen anybody praise this movie, and I ain't gonna be the first one. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I haven't made a movie, so I can't say I could have done better. I barely make YouTube videos. Silent Night, man. It said something about from the producers of John Wick, and I didn't even need to see the trailer after that. Last time I saw that was for Sisu, and fuck did I like that movie. Last time I saw that before Sisu was with Nobody. Everybody remembers Nobody. When you see those trailers and they say from the producers of John Wick, just shut up and take my money already. There's no need to show me anything. I kind of just, was expecting that Nobody or Sisu level of action, which it did have. It had great action, but I didn't know I was walking. Excuse me. I didn't know I was walking into a film with no dialogue. There's no dialogue in this movie whatsoever.
Number 15.
The reason I didn't enjoy Oppenheimer isn't because I don't understand cinema, nor is it because I'm just a smooth-brained moviegoer. I loved many slow burn movies. I love movies that make you think. Shit, I saw Interstellar and I completely knew what was going on the first time around. Oh shit, Matthew McConaughey was the ghost and it was his future self trying to warn himself of the past. What the fuck? I loved Inception. I knew when Leonardo DiCaprio spun that damn doohickey and it kept spinning, I was like, oh shit, Leo's still dreaming. I loved The Lighthouse. I've seen The Lighthouse probably 14 times. Every time I saw it, I noticed something new. I don't just want to sound like a hater, so I'm excited to post the most surprising movies I've seen. Shit, have you seen The Last Voyage of the Demeter? That one came out last year. Completely slept on film. I saw no advertisements for it. Me and Tina just rolled the dice and went in for it. Empty theater. Awesome movie, man. Again, none of these movies that I mentioned were bad. Except The Meg 2 a little bit. But none of these movies were terrible. They just disappointed me. Maybe it's my fault for making my expectations so high. But damn it, maybe it's their fault for setting my expectations this high.